Karen thought pointing a gun at my son would scare him into obedience. What she didn't know, he spent years taking down threats from miles away, and she walked straight into her own downfall. My son Ethan moved back home after serving 4 years as a military sniper. He's quiet, disciplined, and always observing, the kind of person who notices danger before it appears. But to the HOA president, Karen Whitmore, he was just another reckless young man she thought she could intimidate. The tension began when Ethan parked his truck slightly over the community line. Karen stormed over, screaming about rules and threatening fines. Ethan apologized, calm as always, but Karen wasn't interested in resolutions. She wanted control. Days later, things escalated. Ethan set up a small tripod to clean and calibrate his non-weaponized spotting scope, completely legal and harmless. But the sight of anything that looked military sent Karen spiraling. She accused him of bringing weapons into the neighborhood and called an emergency HOA meeting behind our backs. The next morning, while Ethan unloaded groceries, Karen marched across our lawn, hand trembling on a concealed handgun nestled in her waistband. She lifted her shirt just enough so my son would see her authority. "Last warning," she hissed. "Follow my rules or I'll make you." But Ethan didn't flinch. His breathing didn't change. His eyes tracked her movements with slow, trained precision. When Karen drew the gun fully, everything changed. Ethan moved before she even understood what happened. His hand deflected her wrist sideways, his knee dropped her center of gravity, and within seconds, the gun was on the pavement. Karen was pinned face down in our yard, arms immobilized in a painless but inescapable hold. He wasn't hurting her. He was preventing her from hurting anyone else. Neighbors ran outside, filming the entire scene. Police arrived and immediately detained Karen after reviewing the recordings. Brandishing a loaded weapon at a resident wasn't just HOA drama, it was a felony. The HOA tried defending her until they realized the entire neighborhood saw the truth. Karen was the threat, not Ethan. She was removed from the board, charged, and banned from returning to leadership permanently. As for Ethan, he now teaches situational awareness classes to the community, the same community Karen once terrorized. Turns out her biggest mistake wasn't the gun, it was choosing the wrong family to intimidate.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.